Hey, how's it going, Matthew? My name is Jack here with Mr. and Mrs. Leads. Thanks for trying out the site auditor. Hope you got some insight out of that. I wanted to follow up here with and do a video analysis of your website and provide some further insight as a search marketer in terms of what's been working out for you in terms of your SEO and how we would be able to help you capture some of the more keywords and how we would rank you for those keywords if we were to tackle this project on together. So without further ado, let me go ahead and get started. Now, I did do a little bit of homework before this, and I know you guys are like a theater, kind of Broadway, that kind of thing, out in Western New York. And that's really cool. I actually watched La La Land yesterday, and that was a really, really good movie. I just really appreciate this kind of thing, plays and that kind of thing. So I really do want to help you guys. So let's see if we can provide you some insight, all right? So what I can see right off the bat is that you have a decent amount of referring domains and too many backlinks for the number of referring domains that you have. In case you didn't know what a referring domain or a backlink is, it's basically any website out there on the internet that links back to you by a hyperlink. So if there's a website that's called thetheaterblog.com and they mention you in a new blog post and they say, hey, if you're looking for a theater in West New York, check out artofw.com. And if the person clicked on the link, it would take them directly to your website. And so the fact that that website linked back to your website is actually considered a referring domain, and Google tracks all that and uses that information to determine how authoritative your website is, and authority in turn affects how highly you rank for the keywords you want to rank for, as well as how quickly you rank for those keywords. So it's good to have a lot of these referring domains pointing to your website. The issue that we're running into is that you have a metric ton of backlinks from a few number of referring domains. So if there's one website that has one backlink, that would be one for one, right? So you'd have 74 referring domains and 74 backlinks. What I've seen more so is more like 10 times backlinks for every one referring domain. So if you had 74 referring domains, you would have about 700 backlinks. But the fact that you're at 17,000 means that we need to make sure we're cleaning up your backlinks, because this is actually going to hurt your SEO rather than help it. And that's something that we would take care of. You know, we disavow some of these links and then continue to add more of them, more quality ones. That way you start building the authority on your website and start ranking you for all those keywords. All right, so let's take a look at your actual organic keywords and see how we would be able to go tackle this project. So right now you rank for a bunch of these keywords: American Repertory Theater, American Repertory Theater Buffalo, American Repertory, American Rep Theater, Repertory Theater of WNY. So you've done a great job actually. Just about from here on up, all of these keywords rank on the first page. You can see as long as it's in the top 10, it ranks on the first page. The issue that we're going to run into is you're not in the top 3, you're not in the number 1 spot for most of these. We need to make sure that we're at the number 1 spot. There's just not a lot of competition for these kinds of keywords, so it's very possible for us to rank you higher up for these keywords, and it's going to make a huge impact in the amount of visitors that come to your website. Statistically, the first keyword actually gets about 40 to 60% of the search traffic, and then it trickles down from there. The second spot gets like 35 to 45, like 25 to 35, and then it just kind of goes down from there. And so just by moving you up one ranking in the positions from like the 5th to the 4th, 4th to the 3rd, you're just going to see, and you know, anywhere, because if you're on the 4th position, you're capturing 25%, and you get to the 3rd position and you're capturing 35%, you've effectively increased your visitors by 10%, which is huge just by moving one spot in the first page. And that's what we need to do for all these keywords. And then what we need to do after that is make sure that all these other keywords that you're currently ranking for, we push you to the first page. And then that's when you start to become a key player. Because if you think about it, how Google's search engine is set up, right? There's barely any people that actually go past the first page, and the first page has 10 listings on there, and then after that it's like the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th page. Nobody clicks on the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th page, and so you only really become a player in this keyword, in this industry, in this niche, only after you've hit that first page. And then when you start moving up in the rankings after you get the first page is when you start seeing a huge influx of traffic and hopefully sales and ticket sales and things like that, right? So that's absolutely something that we need to help you out with, and this is something we would be able to do, because there's just not a lot of competition, and we can very quickly rank you for all those keywords. Some of the other things I can notice with your on-page SEO is right off the bat, you need to have a title tag right here that says more than just artofw.org. I would literally have American Repertory Theater of Western New York right here at the top instead of that. So your title tag needs to be fixed. You see order tickets now, that's good. I would probably have like a phone number or something where they could contact you in case they have any questions, or at least like like a questionnaire form where they can enter their name, maybe email, maybe phone number, and comment. That way, if they had any questions, like, hey, what's the dress code? I actually that's one of those things I don't know. Like, what's the dress code for these kinds of things? Like, am I supposed to wear like is it casual? Are we not allowed to wear hats? Are we allowed to wear jeans? Like, I'm not sure. But that kind of thing, maybe they might want to know, like, are there refreshments there? Or that kind of thing. So it's nice to just have questionnaires, and it increases conversion rates, right? So basically, if 100 people visit your website, instead of one person signing up, we want to shoot for like 4 or 5, and that effectively quadruples or 5 times your sales, right, and your revenue. So that's the kind of thing that we could focus on as well, and would help you out with that, just because that's what we do. We don't cut any corners with our clients, and we serve them completely. So I'll wrap it up here. I don't want to take too much of your time. I know you guys are very busy out there. Well, I don't know if you yourself do any of the performance or if you just do the website management of it. But either way, I'll just wrap it up here. And I look forward to talking to you soon. And take care. Thank you.